back over the radar here, show that to you. Let me tell you, the rotation north of Clinton is getting pretty darn ferocious right now. It's getting dangerous, all right? So we got to highlight that. So here's the rotation west of Fairview. It is also ramping up. There's not a tornado
very low to the ground.
now. However, rotation is intensifying about 5 to 7 miles due west of Fairview. Golf ball, tennis ball size hail. If anything, it's drifting to the southwest or even west-southwest at about 2 to 3 miles per hour. Rotation here north of Clinton, all right?
Yeah, but I see a lowered area.
Big lowered area right there.
And part of the way south of Putnam continues to get stronger and stronger. And this is looking quite dangerous now for dramatic activity.
It does. I don't know if it's a tornado or not, but it looks awfully suspicious.
Here northwest of Custer City, Custer City.
Oh man!
Remember,
I just see a left
mobile
side.
homes and portable buildings.
Yeah, I see a left side. Oh yeah,
Mike,
yeah.
tornado on the ground. Tornado.
Jesus.
Tornado.
Yes.
It's dangerous from a straight line wind angle. It's also dangerous from a tornado angle here,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, it's big.
Yes.
Mike, tornado on the ground.
That is laminar as F.
Indications
Tornado.
are a significant tornado on the ground and potentially pretty decent in size, all right? This
Mike,
is
tornado.
right now, northwest of Custer City on 183, south of Putnam. Looks like a TBS right on the road. We got a lot of storm trackers there. Chris, McBee, go. Big time deal here.
Yeah, Mike, I've had a visual for the last couple of minutes. Very large tornado on the ground. This looks to be very wide. I've got to get a good lightning strike. Very laminar in nature. I haven't seen it in the lightning in the last 10 seconds or so, but
I think it's fine.
We had a wide tornado on the ground. It may have lifted now, Mike, but we definitely had a tornado on the ground right on 183 near the Putnam area. I'm watching for another lightning strike here, but there was a minute there we definitely had a wide tornado on the ground, Mike, a wide cone on the ground. I'm not seeing it right now. It's hard to tell if it's lifted or not, Mike. It's so dark and there's so much rain around. But there for just maybe 10 to 20 seconds, we had a great view of a pretty wide, substantial tornado on the ground. We're right on 183.
All right, a lot of things are going on right here, folks. If you're watching this here, say that again. Damage. Reports of damage, 7 south of Putnam. Chris McBee, exactly where are you right now, and exactly what direction are you looking?
Mike, I'm looking at my west-northwest. I am a couple miles east of 183. I'm on the eastbound, a few miles south of Putnam. Looking back to my west-northwest, and just every once in a while in the lightning, you can see a large tornado out here. I'm hoping to get a shot of it here again in just a moment. I don't know right now if it's still on the ground or not.
East of Fairview, Ringwood,
I'm going to try to get over by this.
there, along with 40M. Let's go to Mike Bennett. Mike?
You're clear on my end.
To west of Cedar Springs, probably about 5 miles west of Cedar Springs now.
The roof is off this structure.
Near as impressive as it did earlier. Come down in intensity quite a bit. Got another storm that's over Old King.
Well, I thought maybe not. Maybe not.
Garfield County, so I think we're going to let this go and jump on that Old King storm, Mike.
Okay, Mike, let's go back over the radar. So these are
like a boat.
in the northern parts of Oklahoma here. These are still some supercells here, pockets of quarter to near golf balls, but nothing bigger than golf balls up here right now. These are generally trying to weaken just a bit. Alfalfa County, Major County, Woodward County. They're not moving a whole lot.
It's kind of rotting along the front edge of these storms as they come in with lots and lots of heavy rain. Occasional hail, anywhere from a nickel to dime that you get hit with. As it pushes towards the metro, hopefully it'll weaken up for us and not be as strong when it enters the metro area. Mike, back to you.
Morning, Rod. Just what was the news desk, guys?
Mike, we appreciate it. Keeping us up to speed with all the latest with the
Of the roof on that house, but the roof over the garage on that house has been ripped off as well. Yeah, I can't really get too much of a shot right now of that. Bear with me and I'll reposition, but definitely damage in this.
That right now he has not, and again, this is area near Highway 47 and Highway 183 right now, but we haven't had any reports of any injuries at this point, but there were people that called and asked for assistance in that area. And again, that's right where Chris McBee just was, and what we're seeing right here is a home. You can see it right there on your screen, a home where a large amount of damage and a roof ripped off. You can see the
into the ditch on the other side of 183 in this area. I've got a lot of police presence in this area. I may need to get out of here in a second, but that boat was just thrown like a toy. So this was definitely a strong tornado.
wow.
Yeah, a large piece of equipment like that actually doesn't weigh that much because it's obviously designed not to weigh a ton.
Have been blown out in that area, overturned cars. Also, power poles have been snapped. There's roof damage, sheet metal off the structures. Again, Mike said earlier that we have not heard any reports of injuries, but possibly there were some calls where people are needing assistance in this area. You can see with that home that was very, very damaged that Chris is just showing us that obviously those people are going to be in need of assistance.
And that's the damage we're talking about on the western side of the state. In the northwestern part of Oklahoma, we continue to see strong amounts of rain falling. For
Wind like that over a prolonged period of time, you have to talk about, EF0 to low-end EF1 winds over a 5 to 10 to 15-minute period of time, which can create widespread damage. Let's go back over to Chris McBee quickly.
Yeah, Mike, I'm in one of those houses here in the area. We've got firefighters on scene. First responders are just coming into this area now. I hope nobody was in this house when the roof was ripped off. Do have firefighters walking around the premises right now. So hopefully everything is okay as far as people go in this area. That house is heavily damaged. There's several in this area that are. Luckily, it's still a fairly rural area, so not a whole lot of people affected, thankfully. But emergency responders are on scene right now to this area that was hit by a tornado tonight. Mike.
So, Chris, this is